Hello, this is Jason Christensen again, candidate for Utah to be Utah's first conservative governor, seeking the Republican nominee to become the first conservative Utah governor. This topic will be a little bit more controversial, well, to some, more commonplace to many others. This video is on guns. As you can see, I'm an avid gun nut. But let me first say that legislation that limits our right to buy, to purchase, to use, to carry guns is unconstitutional. The Second Amendment is clear, shall not be infringed. And according to the state constitutions need to coincide with the federal constitution, which means our state constitution needs to be changed because it currently says the legislature may dictate otherwise. It needs to be clarified. And we've drifted a long ways, a lot of infringements on the Second Amendment, especially nowadays. Yeah, either if it's Donald Trump promoting red flag laws, the red flag law that was passed in Utah by Representative I forgot his name, representative over in Lehigh last year. The red flag that Virginia just passed, red flag laws are especially unconstitutional because it violates the Fourth and Second Amendment. Some roped thug in the courtroom, the judge does not have the authority to strip away someone's rights, to carry guns based upon some mob rule, or someone else complaining about someone else. No. Someone needs actual verified facts for a criminal investigation. And even then, if someone commits a felony and goes to jail and gets out of jail, great. Why prohibit them from carrying guns again? They did the time. There is within the criminal law, there is a place to not to take a gun while an investigation is going on, but then to give it back. Especially when the person has been found not guilty. But a red flag laws, it's not investigating a crime. It's someone that says, oh, I fear for this person for this person's mental state, and then the gun and the cops or the thug in the courtroom, the judge issues a warrant to seize that gun permanently. It's unjust. And while I'm on the subject, as the forfeiture needs to go away completely. The background checks, it may rub some of you wrong when I say this, but are unconstitutional. They are. Especially when you give the highest law agency in all the land, the Attorney General, more power to abuse those records that gain from the background checks. So once again, Any legislation against our right to bear arms is unconstitutional. Any legislation against militia is unconstitutional, which includes the agreement that all the states, especially Utah, signed back in the 1980s, that undermined the state militias for the National Guard. As governor, I will not only sign any nullification legislation against the federal, in any legislation that comes about from the federal level against guns or against militia, I will sign. Nullification is the right for means for the state to push back. I will sign any constitutional carry law in the state. Constitutional carry means you no longer need a permit to conceal carry. Open carry is legal already, but that comes with restrictions as well. And I don't agree with those restrictions, but I will sign any legislation that enacts a constitutional carry, which means someone can conceal the firearm without a permit. I will seek to unravel that agreement back in the 1980s and reestablish our state militia and work with the county sheriffs as to their legal constitutional authority to enforce the Constitution and to have and to take a big role in an organized state militia. When the founders drafted the Constitution, they drafted that they envisioned the Army to be consisting of all state militias combined as one national army. Not to be a standing army like the National Guard, but to be an army to repel invasion. And yes, we do have invasions going on right now as we speak. Either if it's political hack jobs utilizing immigration for the political agendas, or if it's or if it is the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, enacting their plan to establish many cities with their laws, with their currencies, managing those cities, and those cities being governed by the Chinese military. It's called a beachhead. The inland port here in Utah is a beachhead. Same thing in Idaho. It's crucial for this state to reenact the state militia and to free up, to restore our right to bear arms so we can properly defend our state, our nation, and our homes and our families. I could talk more and more, but it's pretty cut and clear as to where I stand on the Second Amendment. So if you like what you hear so far, please share this as often as you can. Donate as much as you can. Visit draintheutahswamp.com. as often as you can. Share the website. Visit the website, drainutahswamp.com. Donate, share this video. Let's work together. United, we can win to drain the Utah swamp. Thank you.